time for a break. Grab a coffee, get comfy, and catch up with old friends. Join us for an easy chat on all the biggest news stories of the day on ICRT Breakdown, a bilingual 2030 policy program brought to you in cooperation with the National Development Council.
Do you want to order our drinks now, or should we wait for Tim?
Let's wait for Tim.
He's late.
He's
Is he always
late.
this late?
Yeah.
Hey, Paz,
Oh,
Jane,
finally.
my
There he
favorite
is.
news anchors. I'm
Jeez.
so glad I could join you here today for some coffee.
Yes.
But you guys are here already. How'd you get here so early?
we just walk here.
It's right around the corner, Tim.
I guess I'm a little bit late again. I'm sorry about
You
that.
are.
But you know, I had a lot of emails and different things to take care of.
Of course.
It's unavoidable. I'm sorry.
I see. Well, hey guys, did you know that I recently just paid my taxes
Wait.
online? I've been dying to tell people about this.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
okay,
That is really something to be proud of. you know?
Well, no, I'm impressed. A, that she's happy that she paid her taxes. I do not understand that. And B, it's not even the end of the month yet. And I think this year we can wait till the end of June, isn't it?
Right. It's
So-
like 1.5 months away, and you're doing it now.
You know-
Paz, the normal thing is you're supposed to procrastinate, wait till the last minute, do it
Right.
on June 29th, whatever.
Do it like everybody
Right,
else.
right.
Exactly. Why are you doing it now
Well,
so
you
early?
know, the early bird gets the worm.
I gave up eating worms a long time ago. So
I think there was something about how if you pay your taxes earlier, you would be able to get your tax returns earlier.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, 就是你越早缴税，你就可以越早退税。
Yeah, so I decided to, act first, just file my taxes online, and then just wait for that tax return.
okay.
Yeah.
So Paz, tell me. So like you're just sitting in front of the computer there, and you started to file your taxes?
Actually, no. Last night I was just browsing my phone, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should pay my taxes.
Wow.
Wait. So you can file your taxes on your phone?
Yeah, and it
Obviously.
takes like around 5 to 10 minutes at the most.
Wow.
It's really
可以报
convenient.
税吗?
Yeah, you
Really?
just go on the website, you just go on the tax bureau's website, and then there's like this huge button that says, click here to pay your taxes, and that's where I went.
Are you sure that wasn't like a 诈骗集团吗? You know, it's like
Wow,
they took you to another
It's really a
site.
possibility, you know. 所以可以
No.
直接在手机上报税。
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And is it all in English or in Chinese?
I did it in Chinese because I wanted to challenge myself, but I remember seeing that there was an English option for it as well. Like
Okay,
the
we'll
tax
need to
bureau
check
website.
that out because if there's the English option, I'll be doing that as I'm talking to you guys right now on my phone, you know?
So the government really makes it convenient for people to pay the tax.
Yeah, I think right now it's especially it's safer. We don't have to go and
That's very
make a
true.
line and go to crowded areas.
And also, I suppose if you want people's money, you may as well make it as easy as
Right.
possible, you know?
Yes.
One less thing for people to complain about.
Yeah. And that's for your income tax return, right?
Yeah, I did my regular income tax returns, but then I also had some deductions
Oh, really?
my mom
You have children already?
No,
okay.
no.
I was scared for a second there, Jane.
I
you
am
know?
still very young.
Okay.
Deduction 就是扣除额。
Right, but my dependent they're not my children. It was my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then aside from that, I also got because my mom goes to the hospital a lot, so she actually keeps all of her medical receipts.
medical expenses, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
medical expenses. So I also filed that for her, and it was really convenient. It's
And
really
you can
easy.
do that all using your phone?
Yeah, I didn't have to get up from my bed. I was just lying down comfortably, filing my taxes in my pajamas.
nice.
If you're going to do something bad like paying taxes, you may as well be comfortable. I can understand that.
所以你可以抚养子女、抚养父母，然后也有一些其他的扣除额，比如说像医药费都可以全部算在扣除额里面。
Yeah.
And so even things in like if you have charitable deductions too?
Charitable deductions? No?
Charitable deductions 是你只要捐款给慈善机构，那些也都可以免税。
But you need a receipt to do that.
Right.
Right. So if I donate some money and then
Yes.
to a charity, then I would be able to, I did not know
Right.
that. I'll keep that in mind in the future.
Jane and I are starting a new charity. Maybe you want to donate
Oh,
to it?
that's such a good idea.
What's the charity for?
We're going to Jinmen to do some bird watching, I think. Is that
All right.
You've told me last time you went to Jinmen, the bird watching there is like extra special, something like that.
Bird watching. Yes.
And I've never been to Jinmen, so
Jinmen is a paradise for bird watching. That's for sure.
although I guess that charity would not be really recognized by the government. So, okay. We'll have to can that idea.
If you guys did travel to Jingmen and you bought some things, would you have to pay for taxes on the items on the way back?
Of course, you still need to pay.
You still need to pay taxes?
Yeah. And
Okay.
that's the VAT tax, right?
Right. It's a VAT, a value-added tax.
Right.
Yeah.
那个就是营业税，我们有的时候也叫它 sales tax， 但是就是你每次去买东西都必须付的5%的税。
Right. But, in the U.S., sales tax is a little different because sales tax is added after you make the purchase.
Right.
So if it's $100 and then like it's an 8% sales tax, you pay $108. But in Taiwan, it's kind of nice, so the VAT is included in the price.
Right, so you don't feel the pain.
Oh, so that's why you never see like the taxes at the end
Exactly.
of the receipt.
But if you look at the invoice closely, then you would see a 5%.
Oh,
Yes, that's
okay.
right. That's right.
I should probably take a look at things carefully from now on.
But for
All the taxes you're
foreigners-
paying without realizing.
For foreigners, you can get a refund on VAT, right?
But that's only for foreign visitors. So
Oh,
people
okay.
who are here for a short term as a tourist, they can take their receipts to, usually like at the department stores, they'll have an
Right.
office you go to. But technically then you're supposed to take the items you buy out of Taiwan. So the idea is it's not things you buy and use while you're here, but things which you buy and you're going to take back home with you.
Right.
Then you can have that tax refunded
yeah,
as you
that's the
leave.
situation in Japan.
Correct.
Yeah.
And in many countries it's the same way. 你可以退税。
外国人在这里买东西，他把那些东西带出关的时候，可以办理退税。
Oh, is that what those counters are in the department stores? Because I've
Right.
seen like the sign that says like taxes over here. I was like, I don't understand. Why would I need to do my taxes at a department
Or
store?
passes are, give me my tax back. I'll take it right now.
Even at a Slate bookstore, I remember.
really?
Yeah. They would have this tax
But I suppose that makes sense because a lot of people come to Taiwan and maybe
to
buy a lot of
books,
Chinese books
right?
that they can't get in.
Also videos and other items.
Cool.
Okay.
But in addition to like the VAT, I remember last month I had to pay the taxes on my car for the license plates.
Right， 那是牌照税。
And then so this month I have to pay my property tax.
Property tax 是房屋税。Property tax that also includes two taxes. One is housing taxes and the other is land.
Are you going to tell me I'm getting another tax bill?
Yes, you are.
One tax bill's enough.
Right.
Because already for my car there's two taxes too.
Right.
There's also the fuel tax.
燃料费。
Yeah, the fuel tax.
Exactly. Yes.
But which is a kind of like another interesting thing, different from many countries like the States. In the States, the fuel tax you pay at the pump.
Right.
It's included in the price of the gasoline. In Taiwan, you pay a separate tax. So like no matter how much you use your car, it's all based on the size of the engine, which is
Right.
kind of silly to me at times.
Yes, lawmakers have suggested that it should be changed. But
To include it at the pump?
yeah, it should be calculated at the pump.
But there's probably many people who drive a lot will not like that idea.
Right.
Actually, it's really funny. When I was in Kaohsiung and I did ride like a regular scooter, I was supposed to be paying 强制险. I don't even know.
Oh, okay. right.
Yeah,
that's-
and I think I stopped
The
paying
mandatory
it.
insurance.
Yeah,
Right.
I think like I stopped paying it at some point, and then
That's a big no-no.
it
That's a big
collected
no-no.
over time, and then I got into a car accident, and then the insurance company filed my scooter as being uninsured, and then
Oh.
I had to pay a hefty amount at that time. But yeah, that's the only bill I remember paying for my scooter.
Right. So
强制险 is
the
that
compulsory
对
insurance.
is that the 第三责任险 the
Correct. It's liability insurance.
Right. 那第三责
But you have to
任险
remember to pay that because if the police
Right.
ever stop you and
Yeah.
they notice you don't have your insurance, you'll be in trouble.
Oh.
Or when you need to go for your vehicle inspection,
right.
they always
would
check then
that.
too.
Yeah.
And you don't want to it's better to pay first, not get fined later.
Yeah.
So be a good girl on that too, okay, Paz?
Yes, I will. I
Okay,
will.
okay.
Lesson learned.
And which is what our good friend Ben Franklin once said. There's two things in life which are inevitable, and that is death and
And
taxes.
taxes.
有一个哲人讲过，这个人生有2件事情你绝对不能避免，一个就是死亡，另外一个就是缴税。
Yep, that is true. But one interesting thing about Taiwan, if you're a foreigner in Taiwan and if you're in Taiwan for less than 183 days,
That's half a year.
that's correct. That's half a year. In any 1 year, you need to pay a flat 18% tax rate. So if you're here for over 183 days, you pay the same as a Taiwanese. It's the same tax rate. But if it's less than 183 days, you get stuck at 18%, which is kind of, surprises some people. Maybe they've been in Taiwan many, many years, and 1 year they need to head back home early. And it's all of a sudden like, what? I have to pay 18%? And it's kind of a little surprise at times.
But 18% is not that much.
Compared to Maybe back home, yes.
Right.
But I think in the Taiwan context, normally that's kind of high.
Yeah, that's
for a lot
true.
of jobs. But one nice thing about Taiwan, I remember when I first came here, especially for foreigners, you had to go to the tax office.
Right.
And so paying my taxes was like a day event. You get there and you'd line up and you'd wait and wait and wait. The tax people are always very friendly. They're very quick. But there was always, so many people lining up. But now over the years, it's been getting easier and easier that foreigners now, we can do it first online. And I think now we can do it using our phones too.
Yeah.
Although I still haven't been able to find the English version. Paz is going to have to point that out to me.
I'll send you the link later.
Okay.
老外以前都得亲自去国税局报税，那现在的话，就这2年来，已经外国人也可以在网页上或者是用手机来报税了，跟国人一样方便。
It is very convenient. It makes it a lot easier, but it's still painful.
Of course.
Don't you have to pay more taxes if you're making more money?
Yes, Taiwan is
course.
like a lot of countries. It's a progressive tax rate.
Right.
So the more income you have, the higher the tax rate.
I think the highest tax bracket is like
40%, I think, in Thailand.
40%. It's higher than those in Hong Kong.
Whoa.
Wow. I always thought Hong Kong would be like lower because it's a free port and stuff like
Hong
that.
Kong is lower. Yes, the tax rate is lower in Hong Kong.
Oh,
definitely.
okay.
Did I say it wrong?
Maybe I heard you wrong.
Okay.
Maybe I need some coffee to wake myself up.
Maybe something else.
So what else are you guys doing today?
Oh,
Didn't we come here for coffee? We've been waiting for you.
Exactly.
Boy, you're being very subtle there, I would say, Paz. Okay, well, I think that's fair. I came late. I should pick up the tab. So, Paz, what do you have to drink today?
I'll have a latte.
Latte is a good choice. And Jane, what do you want?
奶茶.
You're not going to have a latte like Paz?
No.
Okay.
Today I would opt for 奶茶.
Okay, so one latte and one milk tea for Jane. I'll go get them and I'll be right back. Don't run away.
Okay.
Breaking the ice, breaking the mold, breaking down the news. You've been listening to ICRT Breakdown, a bilingual 2030 policy program brought to you in association with the National Development Council.